The purpose of this video is to give parents and carers and students a little bit more information about our option process that is upcoming at Trinity Academy Bradford for our Year 8 students. The aim of our curriculum is to ensure that all students get a broad and balanced curriculum that opens doors for them for their future aspirations. Our options process is upcoming, and on the 2nd of March, students will sit a assembly with myself, Mrs. McDermott, and Mrs. Walker to go through the options process. During tutor time that week, they will also be given their options booklet, which gives a little summary about each subject that they can select. This will then come home with them, so parents and carers can also have a look at the booklet. By Friday the 13th of March, a link will be sent to allow students and parents to select subject choices. This will be via an email and it'll be a Microsoft form. The deadline for this form is Friday the 20th of March at 8 a.m. The choices must be completed. The choices must be selected via our Microsoft forms. And on Wednesday, the 1st of April, your parents and carers will receive an email in regards to the subject choices that have been allocated. This is what the Year 9 curriculum will look like. Students still have to take the core subjects, which are Maths, English, Science, PERS. They will either select History or Geography and their Spanish option, their Modern Foreign Language. The sections in orange are the sections that will change slightly in Year 9. So students have the option to select either GCSE Arts, GCSE Photography, Performing Arts, Acting, Product Design 3D, or Hospitality and Catering. Students will study these subjects in Year 9 and 10, and then they will finish these qualifications at the end of Year 10. Students need to choose their first subject that they would have preference over, but it will also ask for a second and third choice. Students need to think very carefully about the subjects that they are going to select, and parents and carers and students can access videos via Trinity TV to hear more about the subjects and read their overviews. Students will also be allocated 2 carousel subjects. This is in order to broaden their curriculum. They're not going to receive a formal qualifications in these subjects that they take part in on the carousel. They will also have a 12-week personal development section of their carousel, which mainly covers the Duke of Edinburgh qualification. Students will be allocated their carousel option, but it will be different to the subject that they have picked in their option A. So some top tips for students: they need to think about their future career aspirations when selecting their subject. Some of our subjects will have a strong link to their specific career. They need to check out all their options as well. They might really like a subject at the moment in Year 7 and 8, but they need to ensure that their particular subject choices do align with that career that they've got in mind. They need to remember to submit their selections online, and it's vital that they do discuss these options with their parents or carers. They need to make enough time to make their decision. They need to allow enough time to make their decision. They will have a week from when the form gets sent out via email to the deadline, but they will receive their assembly as early as the 2nd of March, so they have got quite a lot of time to think about their options. They need to ensure that they're not just picking the same subjects as their friends. These option choices are really important, and it's likely that they won't be in the same class anyway, and it allows them to make some new friends into Year 9 onwards. In terms of top tips for parents and carers, please encourage your child to read their options booklets, watch the promotional videos on Trinity TV, but also discuss their subject shortlist for their option choices with their parents and carers. Their form tutor is also another good point of contact if they are wanting a little bit of guidance on their option choices. We ask that parents and carers reinforce that all students have to make a first, second, and third choice, and it's essential that students dedicate time to making this. And like I've said previously, the deadline for this is Friday the 20th of March at 8 a.m. All students will receive an assembly to launch the options process with Mrs. Walker and myself, Mrs. McDermott. Their assembly is scheduled for the 2nd of March. Students then will receive the options booklet in the following day in form time, and you will find all the information that's needed to support them in making the choices. During form time, they've got that opportunity to ask guidance from their form tutor. They may also want to speak to their subject teachers. After all, they are the experts in their subject. But also they can come to myself, Mrs. McDermott, or Mrs. Laprelle to talk through their options choices. And each Option Subject does have a promotional video on Trinity TV to support this process. If yourself, parents and carers need any more guidance about this process, please don't hesitate to contact the Academy.